What you doing there, buddy?
Well, not 20 miles down the road after we get my peg fixed, my $21 LED light fell off. The bolt came out, the nut's still in there, so what do? It's either duct tape or zip ties.
Zip ties. And what'd you use to cut that off with?
The Brick Barn Special.
What?
Utah is dry. This is a wet towel with a solution, a problem solver. This should be just fine after we go down and get our coffee and tea.
I don't believe it, but leave it running while we're gone.
Stay on the right if you can, guys. I'm on the left to catch you both.
I forgot I had a pig.
Wow. Aren't you glad we did this?
Yes.
Why are you stopping?
Stopping for a picture.
Stopping for a picture of you guys. Stay where you are. Alright, I'm gonna just follow you guys out. I mean, recording. Go ahead and go. Cool. So nice to be riding without full gear.
I got it all, lady, feeling right. I got it all, lady, feeling right. I got it all, lady, feeling right.
You guys doing all right back there?
Yeah, this is cool.
How did that lead y'all?
Oh man, that rock!
Looking at the world and I'm thinking, what does everybody think? I try to go while the common people go. Couldn't help but notice everybody's got their show. And everybody's naked outside their coffee shop. And everybody's naked outside their coffee shop. But do they have that they don't understand? Or do they get that they can't comprehend?
This is Utah. I love Utah. It's very cool. We have reached the end of our journey, fellas.
Sweet.
Come on over.
Bittersweet.
Do we need a setup camera?
I got one on the bike.
Okay.
It's rolling.
Are you taking a selfie?
There.
What you doing, Steve?
I was taking a picture. You guys walked over here.
Why you got your shades on?
I'm cool. Because the sun is actually trying to come out.
You have your shades on too.
Yeah, but I'm not cool no matter how
You're
hard I
not
try.
cool. Oh my gosh. What did you guys think of this stage of the Moto Photo Adventures trip?
I think it was probably one of the best parts of this whole trip so far. Between just dealing with the mud, climbing the hills, and seeing the scenery.
Steve is all boy. He loves the mud. So, what was your favorite part, Jason?
Oh, it's so many to choose from, but I would have to say it's actually just getting it accomplished without breaking anything on me. not trying to be funny. That's not like, it sounds like a joke, but I'm not really joking because, this was a big deal for a guy who hasn't ridden forever. So I'm just happy, dude. Thrilled, honestly, just thrilled for the experience.
I think Steve mentioned earlier how excited he was and how zen-like it was going over Cinnamon Pass. Was that one of your favorites?
Oh, without a doubt. While there were some issues with the Great Day, can you get that thing any closer to me? I mean, it was just at one point I was sitting there waiting for everything to kind of come together, and I was just sitting there looking down at the switchbacks and looking off to the right, up to the top, and I was like, man, it was just absolutely beautiful. Guys, you look at that light over there. It's incredible.
Photographers are a little bit like Dory in Finding Nemo. We're always like, oh, light.
Squirrel!
Squirrel! Squirrel!
So what's the biggest thing you learned from this trip?
Patience. You just got to take your time, pace yourself, and just enjoy the ride. It's not a race.
Very good. Good thinking. What about Jason? What's the biggest takeaway you have from this trip?
Things don't always go as planned, but they always go okay.
That sounds like something you'd find in a Cracker Jack box.
That was day one on Hallmark card writing day.
Yes,
Without a doubt.
It's quite kind of good, but not quite good enough for the shelf.
All right. So another important question we get a lot is, what advice do you have for anybody considering riding the Tat?
Be prepared for varying weather. We started off, it was nice, and it was 38 degrees this morning.
Yeah, we hit snow and we hit. Did we ever hit 100 degrees? 90-something degrees, right?
Yeah, we hit 90-something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it will get warm, and the temperature swings on the Colorado section were amazing.
So just to set the record straight, yesterday we ran into rain, hail,
Snow.
and snow.
And sleet.
So all in one day. And this was the day after it was 100 degrees here in Moab.
Yeah,
So.
it was crazy. Hey, Moto Photo Adventure fans, Orange Shirt product review. Noco GB40 Booster Pack. Why do I have this? I can use this to charge my phones, my GoPros, but most importantly, with the Africa Twin and the DCT, it will not bump start if you leave your lights on and you run your battery down. Noco GB40. Comes with a set of alligator clips that plug into the end. Won't be using these. Instead, I bought this little pigtail that I can plug in and hook up straight up to the battery, and I'm done. And I believe my buddies are going to be having the same pigtail, so that they can get a jump start. They can get that too. GB40 has a USB plug to charge stuff. Has a cool little light that, if you know how to use it, it comes on. Pretty bright idea, huh? Get you one. No code GB40.
What's the one thing that you could not live without on the Tat?
Crash bars.
Ooh, that's a good one.
If you want your bike to survive, I mean, even a simple little drop in a parking lot, it would be all the difference.
Did you drop your bike in a parking lot?
No, it wasn't a parking lot, but it was pretty close to it. Let's just say the Africa Twin was tired.
What is one thing that you brought on the trip that you didn't use at all and you shouldn't have brought?
Too many options of clothes. I had too many changes.
There you
That's
go.
probably my biggest thing. And, I brought some recovery equipment that, you don't need it till you need it, but I'd still bring it, just even though the weight in my toolbox is probably way too big. So, But it sure is nice to have when you need it.
Yep.
Sunlight rims over here.
Are we holding you back from taking pictures? My biggest thing is I brought my summer sleeping bag, and we did get into some 35, 45 type temperatures, and my summer sleeping bag didn't cope. So I would bring a heavier sleeping bag.
Apparently, none of us brought a shaving kit.
Yeah.
No. I'm on vacation.
That's right.
That's the highlights.
Okay.
I think anything else that you're going to learn, you're just going to learn by watching the video. videos and seeing us make mistakes.
Yeah. We make a lot of mistakes. That's all good.
I love the comments too. I mean, make comments. Why'd you do it that way? I can't believe y'all did it that way.
Why'd you skip this part? Why didn't you go see that part?
There's reasons for everything. You know, time constraints, weather. I mean, some of the passes were closed, so we didn't get to do those. That might have been a blessing in its disguise, but Cinnamon Pass does not disappoint.
Just remember to make the trip your own. Don't feel like you have to do it exactly like we did it, or exactly like so-and-so did it, or exactly like it was put in the books. Make the trip your own, man. Make it unique and fun. It's all about meeting people. It's all about the experience, and it's not the destination, and it's not the particulars of the map. Well, listen, we really appreciate you guys coming along with us. We're going to get back home tomorrow and, in a couple of days, but we head back tomorrow, and then we'll look at the calendars and find a time to come back and finish the TAT in stage 4. Why don't you guys tell us, if you've ridden the TAT, what's the one thing you couldn't live without on the TAT, and what's the one thing you brought that you didn't need? We'd like to know that in the comments below. But other than that, the most important thing we need to tell you is what?
Hit the like and subscribe button.
And the little notification bell.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this channel without you. Appreciate it. Give us a big thumbs up, like the channel, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next episode.
Later.
I got it all later feeling right.